What's going on, everybody? This is the Indian Redneck. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm setting the scope on a CETME 308, and I got a Vortex Crossfire 3x9x40 scope, and we're gonna see if we can get it done today. All right, so part of the problem I'm having is the rear sight won't let the scope go to where I need it to be on the stock to have proper eye relief and, you know, no scope shadow, all that. So I'm having to do this from the kneeling position. So it's still very uncomfortable. So if anyone's trying to put a scope on a CETME, I guess you're gonna have to do one of two things. Either cut your rear sight off, which I'm not doing, or get some risers for your scope mount. But also that will degrade your accuracy a little bit, because the higher up off the barrel it is, it's not going to be as good or as accurate. But we're going to see if we can get it done. And I'm having to do this from the kneeling position because I can't do it in front. Let's go down and see what we got. So I'm going to start moving the crosshairs up, and hopefully I'm not going to destroy the target. And just keep in mind, when you're doing this, you're technically supposed to have it level, but we're having to make some modifications and just do the best I can shooting like this. So, as you can see, this isn't really going as planned. I was trying to use splatter targets to get a kind of a dial on where I need to set my scope, but it's shooting low and it's demolishing that target. Were these things made for like a 22 or something? I don't know, but I'm going to try to go make a few adjustments and give it another 3 rounds, and hopefully it's not going to destroy this zero target. Alrighty, I went up with the elevation. Let's see what we got. Alright, so in the spirit of doing this, I also forgot to mention I had to come to the left, which I didn't do, so I basically just wasted 3 rounds. Not really changing the elevation, but let's see if I can at least get it somewhere close to the bullseye. Alrighty, 3 more rounds. Let's see what we got. Still shooting way too far to the right. Couple more. Let's send it. All right, time to send a couple more shots, make some adjustments, and I already can tell that I'm not even liking a scope on this. Just that eye relief is terrible, and I'm probably gonna put it on something else. But it had a rail, so it seemed like it'd be something nice to put something like this on. But let's give it a couple more shots. All right, so setting the scope didn't really go as planned. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure something out, or maybe just take it off altogether. But this wouldn't be a true Indian redneck vid if I didn't try to bump fire it. Now I do have one video of me bump firing, but for some reason it's a little bit harder because I took the compensator off and put a flash hider, and it made it a little bit harder to do, but we're gonna give it a shot, or a bump. Alrighty. So, I had a problem with the AR pistol, and not really this. So, if you shoot cheap ammo, part of what I've seen happen, and I did a vid on this, is the primer can come out the back. And what happened in this case is it fell into the receiver underneath the hammer and trigger and all that, and locked it up. So I had to take it completely apart, and I think I have it put back together right. Got it nice and oiled. Let's do this. Alright, it's not too bad. I guess I really am having to do it with slight Kentucky windage because there's no markings to tell me which way the scope is going, up or down, but it looks like it's getting there. Let's give it a few more shots. Alright, so now I'm just kind of trying to check the zero on my hollow sun up here. So it's kind of going to be trial and error because it's so old. The little up and down things is gone. But when you're doing this, always have a dime with you, because that's how you move the little things on top. let's go see what we got.